It all depends who they signal. They're the ones that determine it, who's covered. They take the pitch, location, velocity, everything into consideration, and they determine who should be covering the bag. So who was ever covering the bag was supposed to be covering the bag.
How tough, obviously, a way is that to end his pro debut? Obviously a tough play when you start breaking one way.
I mean, you get caught, you get caught. One of the things I thought, what I did like about it, it'll go unnoticed, but he didn't bust hard to the bag where he's completely out of position. He took a jab step. He still had a chance to make a play. Didn't make the play. But, you know, a lot of guys take off when they see the guys running. They leave their position too early. He did not. I liked it.
How do you think Matz was doing today?
Did pretty good. You know, hit this team in this ballpark for 4 innings. That doesn't happen very often. I thought he threw the ball very well. Thought he used his breaking ball effectively, his changeup. Thought he pitched inside very well. I thought he threw the ball much better.
Did you think he got a little fatigued, not just between the altitude, but, you know, the last 3-4 outings he hasn't really gone deep either?
You know, 73 pitches to start the inning. I didn't think so. If there's anybody on this team who's in condition, it'd be him. So, you know, you'd have to ask him if he was fatigued. I didn't ask him.
It's only 4 at bats, but what did you think of the quality of Rosario's, plate appearances?
He did fine. He's a good player. You can tell by his actions on the field, and made some good plays. He's going to be fine.
Terry, I know you've talked about the veterans in the clubhouse and how they'll take him under their wing, but right after the game ended, Jay Bruce made a beeline over. You saw Neil Walker talking to him. Is that important for a young player to have on a night like tonight?
Well, you know, there's a lot of things when you come in this market and you're the franchise all of a sudden, there's a lot of things on your plate. So to have those veterans kind of take a little bit off it, yeah, it's pretty cool. And we've got that kind of clubhouse in here where, you know, he'll get through it fine. He shouldn't be upset about not making that play, tough play. You know, you got to draw the line. You either got to be in position to catch the throw from second. If you're late to second base, ball goes into center, Charlie goes to third. So, I mean, that's a tough play in any place. And like I said, you know, I thought he handled himself great. He'll be fine.
Was there any discussion of taking Matz out before Arenado's at bat?
We didn't have anybody warmed up.
Didn't see all that coming, huh?
Well, I mean, did anything before it? Was there any indication that he wasn't throwing, that he needed to come out? Not for me. I mean, Gonzo hit a line drive to left. There was 2 ground balls to short and a strikeout. I know you guys sit up there and it looks easy, but when you're sitting down there and you guys got 70 pitches and he's cruising, you know, this is this ballpark. You know, you can go back out throwing a no-hitter in the ninth and throw 3 pitches and give up 3 bombs here too. This is a tough place to pitch, and 3 runs means very little here. We came back in the game. We had a chance to do other things. Steven Matz did a good job. Our bullpen did a nice job. They you know, held him down, and unfortunately they got the last at bat, which happens in this place.
How about Bruce tonight? He didn't really seem to get a lot of attention before the deadline, but he came up with 2 big hits tonight.
Jay Bruce is a good player. He'll always do what he does. He comes and plays. He plays every day. He's, you know, he'll show up tomorrow and do the same things. He's not affected by it. If you got traded, you got traded. If you didn't, he comes to play on this team. People don't give him enough credit. He's a good player.
I think I just had some more life on my fastball. I was getting a lot of ground balls, mixing it up, and you know, keeping the off speed down in the zone.
What happened there, third time through the lineup?
After looking at the video, I think I started kind of getting back to old habits and sinking into my front leg, my landing leg, and trying to get my arm to catch up. The ball flattens out. I was staying tall for most of the game, able to get a good angle on the ball, and then I think that's what happened.
Is that something that you had noticed in between these last 2 starts that you had been doing in the past 4?
Yeah, I think you know, that's something. The ball was just staying out over the plate, and you know, today I was able to really drive down the mound like I want to.
Realmente bastante difícil porque yo hasta traté de esperar un buen momento y diría que una de las más difíciles para mí en el juego.
It was actually pretty difficult. I think I tried to wait up until like a pretty good moment. I'd actually have to say that's one of the tougher plays I've seen in this game.
How much communication prior to that pitch or that at-bat is there between you and Neil about who's going to cover?
¿Qué tanta comunicación antes de ese at-bat tienes tú con Neil sobre quién va a cubrir?
Bueno, diría que desde temprano él me está ayudando con la comunicación y diría que un 100%.
I think from early on he's really been helping with communication, so I'd say like 100% he's there for me in terms of that.
How much did it mean to you right after the game when him and Jay Bruce came over to you right away and just kind of told you to shake that one off and not worry about it?
¿Qué tanto se significó para ti cuando después que el juego acabó, Neil Walker y Jay Bruce se te acercaron, te dijeron que ya olvida eso, no fue nada?
Bueno, realmente para mí me hace sentir bien y yo diría que eso es parte del juego. O sea, yo ya lo que pasó hoy lo borro y mañana vengo positivo y con más fe.
Oh, it really means a lot that they're there for me like that. But, you know, that's just part of the game. You shake it off. I've already forgotten it, and I'll come in tomorrow with a new mindset and a lot of faith.
Overall, what was the experience like? Now you've been waiting a long time for this.
En general, ¿cómo fue la experiencia sabiendo que estabas esperando ya mucho tiempo por esta oportunidad?
Le doy las gracias a Dios primeramente y tremenda experiencia. No me lo esperaba eso. Todavía no tengo palabras para describir ese momento.
First of all, I'm still just so thankful to God. It was a tremendous experience.